What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. Now, if y'all do not know what is going on, Kenyon Martin, Kenyon the BJ Martin, is talking about Draymond Green, the 9-time all-defensive team selector, multiple all-star, multiple champion. See, Draymond is the ops, right? But it's like Kenyon Martin, for you to, and Kenyon Martin, bro, and it's just real spill, and it's F the ops, right? But it's just about me being just real. Just let me be real with you right quick, Kenyon Martin, bro. You have no room to talk about Draymond Green. It's like when it's like players like it's like these players that be coming out the woodwork start to think they're better than what they are. It's like Kenyon Martin, you're not a Hall of Famer. Draymond Green is. You only had one All-Star. You're not a champion. When have you ever got selected for any All-NBA or Kenyon Martin, bro? To be real, bro, and it's just to be real with you, bro, you were a bust, bro. Were you the #1 pick? You were a bust. To be hyped up like you were coming out of college, you were a bust. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't really speak on Draymond Green, bro, when he's done twice as more as you. You feel me? You're not on the level as Draymond Green. Draymond Green, in my opinion, is better than you. He did his job. He did his job, bro. So we're not going to be like, oh, yeah. Because for me, I ain't going to lie, I mean, do they win 4 without Draymond? I don't think so, because Draymond, at the end of the day, basketball is not just about points. Draymond picked up what Golden State lacked in, and that was defense. That's why he is one of the best defenders of all time. You know what I'm saying? So, defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like at the end of the day, bro, I be getting tired of people thinking that basketball is just about points. It's not just about points. Draymond did his dang job. Draymond didn't need to score 30 because he had Curry. He had Kevin Durant. He did his job. He did what it takes for it. He did his job. He was the enforcer. Just like Dennis Rodman probably wasn't the best freaking basketball player, you know what I mean, when it came to the offensive side, but bro, he was a heck of an enforcer on the defensive side, bro. You know what I'm saying? It makes those assists. It's like people really think basketball is all about points. You can influence the game with assists. You see what LeBron James is doing right now with the Lakers. He's not having the most points. He's not shooting best from the field goal. He's not shooting best from the 3-point. He just had 25 last night. But other than that, bro, it's been getting double-digit assists. You could be a game record with assists. You could be a game record with blocks. You could be a game record with rebounds, bro. And it's like, even basketball players can be casuals. And that's why people like you do not last long in the NBA, because you start to think that points is all that matters. So once you cannot produce the points that you once were producing, you get cut. You know what I'm saying? You get cut. You don't last long. I think you did last long in the NBA, but you're not a factor, Kenyon Martin. You didn't live up to the hype that people thought you were going to live up to be, because you think points just matters. You know what I mean? So Draymond lacks on the offensive side, but him being a great defender, he can lack on the offensive side. That's why Golden State still holds on to Draymond Green. That's why Golden State got rid of Jordan Poole before he got rid of Draymond Green. So you're not a better player than Draymond Green, and you're not a, so let's stop there, bro. And half of the power forwards that you name, bro, are not better than Draymond Green, bro. We're just gonna keep it a buck.
Y'all should have did the who's the toughest, man.
No, I hear you. I never said he wasn't tough.
I'm just saying.
I never said he wasn't tough.
We gonna sit here and act like
he said I was under the team. We're talking about what I made and what I did win.
Act like we don't
take
talk
up
about
for your boy
on this
path. Is he the reason you got that ring?
Yeah, I did. And you the reason you ain't got one. You the reason you ain't got one. Nigga got more rings than everybody in your draft.
Okay, so we got to talk about Kenyon Martin and Nick Young again, man. It's looking like they got into it again live on Gil's Arena, and I would like to highlight that in today's video. But before I do that, let me break this thing down for you guys to explain the reason why Kenyon Martin and Nick Young got into it live on Gil's Arena. So
Kenyon Martin was BJ.
Know about the new beef between Draymond Green
BJ
and Kenyon Martin. So Draymond Green has said this about Kenyon Martin on this podcast.
I stand on what I believe in. And what I've believed in is like, no, I supported that guy. So I'm not just going to jump off the rails and attack him or be responding and getting in these back and forths because of the respect and love that I had growing up as a kid. But man, the shots just keep coming. Why? And again, I just don't know how you can continue to shoot at me and you underachieve. Like, one all-star?
But just said.
Make no mistake about it. You are an all-star. I'll give you that. A lot of people can't say they're an all-star, so I'll give you that. You're a one-time all-star. That's beautiful. But you must admit, like, to be the player that you were and defender that you believed you were and to not have, like, a single all-defensive second team, it's kind of an underachievement.
So Kenyon Martin caught wind of what Draymond Green said. He went on a 23-minute rant.
Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone, Chris Webber, Amari Stoudemire, Chris Bosh.
Amari Stoudemire is not better than Draymond Green. Chris Bosh is not better than Draymond Green. Like we're talking about as an all-around player. Like, you're just going off of points. You're just going off of offensive side. I could tell what you're doing, bro. You're just going off of the offensive side, bro. It's not just about that, bro. We're talking about a better player. Like, bro, do you understand, bro? Basketball is not up. Like, you being an NBA player, bro, but me being a basketball player as well, even though I didn't make it to that level, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, rules don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like, basketball is basketball, no matter what level you play. You know what I mean? So you being a basketball, NBA basketball player, bro, you should know that offense is not just like, bro, defense wins championships. Point blank period. You need offense, bro, but this is not a 1v1 game. And that's why you underachieve, because you think like that this is a 1v1 game. Bro, it's not 1v1, bro. It is team ball. What other people lack in, that's where other people on the team will have strength in. So Draymond must have did lack the offensive side. That's why you had Clay. That's why you had Steph Curry. That's why you had them sort of players. So what Steph and Clay lacked in, Draymond picked up the slack. It's not 1v1, bro. You going off freaking points. We're talking about a team player. As a team player, Draymond Green is better than Amari Stoudemire. Draymond Green is better. Because, bro, if you want to mention 1v1 ball, plenty of people better than LeBron James. In my opinion, Carmelo is a better 1v1 player than LeBron James. In my opinion, Michael Jordan is a better 1v1 player than LeBron James. In my opinion, Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James in 1v1 ball. In my opinion, Kevin Durant is better than LeBron James in 1v1 ball. It's plenty of people that are better than LeBron James in 1v1 ball. That has a deeper bag than LeBron James. But we're not talking about 1v1. We're talking about team ball. When it comes to team ball, nobody is touching. Nobody is I feel like Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan was a two-way superstar. You know, y'all can look up, he had multiple all-defensive teams. But he just scored so much on the offensive side, bro, that get looked at. But he, in my opinion, was a better all-around player than LeBron James. Was a better team player than LeBron. Same thing for Kobe. Multiple all-defensive team. You know, has more than Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? Was a better all-around player. For me, like I said, Larry Bird was a better player than LeBron James, in my opinion, all around. You know what I'm saying? Better player. And then I got LeBron James. You know, and Magic Johnson. I got Magic Johnson. I feel like Magic Johnson was a better all-around player than LeBron James. Then I have LeBron James as a team player. You know what I mean? Them people that I named, bro, were good team players. You know, but bro, basketball is not a 1v1 sport. Like, I can't stand when people try to bring it's a team sport. Who is a better team player? You know what I mean? Chris Bosh is not a better team player than LeBron. He's not. Not LeBron, but Draymond. And Amari Stoudemire isn't a better team player than Draymond. Chris Webber is not a better team player than Draymond, bro. In my opinion, Karl Malone is not a better team player than Draymond, bro. Rasheed Wallace is not a better team player than Draymond.
Elton Brand, Antoine.
Elton Brand? Bro, you just said Elton Brand? Bro, this man just said Elton Brand.
Jameson, Zach Randolph, Carlos Boozer, David West, Jermaine O'Neal, Sean Kemp, Derek Coleman, Clifford Robinson, Danny Manning, Larry.
Keep it real, bro. You're not better than Draymond. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, I keep it real, Kenyon Martin, bro. You're naming people that underachieve. You're naming people that's not even making the Hall of Fame. I don't get it. So it's like, bro, you're just naming people. You just literally naming people. You're naming non-Hall of Famers.
Larry Johnson, Vin Baker, LaMarcus Aldridge, Blake Griffin. Kevin Love, Sharif
That man said, oh, he tried Draymond, bro.
Al Jefferson, Drew Gooden, Josh
Al Jefferson,
Antoine Walker, Lamar Odom, Jason Williams, Horace Grant, Otis Thorpe, Paul Millsap,
what?
Warren Howard, David Lee, Joe Smith, Al Harrington,
David Lee,
Brian Grant, Tom Chambers, Kevin McHale, Nene, and
Nene.
Giggles. You ain't better than Popeye Jones.
Who?
Oh, Outlaw.
Who?
Reggie Evans.
Who?
If I stop playing basketball,
Who the freak is though? Popeye. I think you talking about some Popeye chicken or something. Popeye. I think you talking about some chicken Popeye or something. Who? That's how you know if somebody sucks. That's how you look. How you know if somebody sucks? If you never heard of them. Sucks. Have you ever heard of Popeye Jones? That's how you know if somebody's garbage. That's how you know if somebody was not an impact. You know what I mean? If you don't really know who they are. If they're never talked about. That boy said Popeye Jones.
today my career was better. Way more impactful.
Okay.
You know, I think Kenyon Martin lost in a couple NBA finals. He got to sniff it. Didn't quite get a taste, but got a little sniff of it. Yeah, so your resume got to be a little better.
Draymond ain't did nothing to nobody who's gonna do something to him, do something back to him.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
That's the list I'm talking about.
That's all. He ain't did nothing to nobody who's gonna do something back to him. And I said it on our show. Ain't nobody hit Draymond in this shit. Ain't nobody hit him one up for a layup, and ain't nobody took him out the air. Ain't nobody hit him. Ain't nobody stepped on his chest. Ain't nobody did anything that he's done.
And I didn't mention Draymond. It wasn't for one reason or another. I don't put him in the category with the guys that I named.
Or you named Elton Brand. You named David Lee.
Draymond's career.
You're not even in the conversation with Draymond.
I think a lot of the things and the people who he's,
in my opinion,
done things to has been calculated. It's just, I don't think it's not spur of the moment things. It ain't reactionary things. It's people, and I said it's just people who he hasn't hit someone or did something to someone, and someone's instant reaction is the next step, right? Everybody complains, everybody looks for the refs to break things up, and he hasn't done anything to someone and there's been a reaction where, like, oh, it hasn't been that reaction yet.
So that brings us to this video today that I want to highlight.
He ain't lying about that. He ain't lying about that.
Going back and forth live on Gil's Arena, man. So let's check out this clip.
That's a lot of kids. That's a lot of kids, bro. That's a lot of people that does that. You know what I mean? Like, not saying it's Draymond, bro, but it's a lot of people, bro. Like that pick and choose who to like beat up. You know what I mean? Like, talking about they feel like they the tough guy because they run over guys who's not tough, basically. You know what I mean? And like, dang, when you meet somebody that got the same energy as you, you're not as tough as you think you are. Because for me, I ain't gonna lie, I pounded up some tough guys. I think they were talking like they're tough. They wasn't goofies. You know what I mean? But you know, I pounded on dudes. You know what I mean? That were talking real tough. That was giving me that energy back. So I don't just prey on weak ones. I feel like it's a lot of y'all that do that. Y'all prey on weak boys and y'all start thinking y'all overly tough, start thinking you the toughest dude in the world. Do you come across somebody that got the same energy as you and you're not as tough as you think you are? Now, it's a lot of y'all cats out there like that, bro.
And if you can, guys, hit the thumbs up button. It really does help support my YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that. Let's check out this clip right here.
Y'all should have did the who's the toughest, man.
I hear you. I never said he wasn't tough.
I'm just saying.
I never said he
going
wasn't
against.
tough.
We gonna sit here and act like
he said I was under the team. We're talking about what I made and what I did win.
Act like we don't
take
talk
up
about
for your boy.
on this
Is he the reason you got that ring?
Yeah, I did. And you the reason you ain't got one. You the reason you ain't got one. Nigga got more rings than everybody in your draft. He got more than everybody in your draft.
I stand on mine.
Let's stand on the draft. Number one draft, this draft was ass. Draymond came out. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. If you want to talk about, let's talk about
real shit.
Yeah, let's talk about shit.
What Kenyon did.
Jason Kidd carried your ass up there. You didn't help.
Who led the team in scoring? How did that kid carry anything when I led the team in scoring?
You had a top 5 point guard. He had a top 5 point guard.
When?
He won.
For 4
he got
years.
the job done.
For 4 years.
Yes, he got the job done.
For 4
Let's
years.
keep it real.
I played with that
You
kid
don't
for
say
3
you
years.
did-
I played with that kid for 3 years, actually.
And you should have did what I did.
I played with who?
You wanted to be scoring. You
wanted to be scoring? I did my job.
God damn, obviously they got rid of you.
my job, nigga.
They got rid of you. So
I did my job, nigga. I got
rid of
paid.
you, so you obviously
No, they didn't get rid of me, nigga. I got paid.
I'm just saying.
I got paid to do it at a high level.
I'm just saying.
Have you ever been a top free agent? No. Have you ever let your kids know?
Well, you wasn't.
Have you did know?
You wasn't a top.
Have you know?
They came and got me.
Have you know?
They came and got me.
Have you know?
They came and got me.
Off the corner, nigga. Off the corner.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, Swaggy P was like that with the Lakers though. Like I ain't gonna lie, I thought Swaggy P was finna be like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I thought Swaggy P, bro. It's crazy that his career ain't turned out to be, but Swaggy P, bro, he was like that. He had his little time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, he had his little time, bro. You feel me? Like Swaggy P wasn't just no bum now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just act like Swaggy P was a bum now. I mean, Swaggy P had his time with the Lakers. I remember Swaggy P. Swaggy P had a little prime. It was a short prime, but he had a prime though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nick Young, you feel me? You want no bum now, you feel me? I mean, Kenyon Martin, bro, you like on the same level as Swaggy P? Keep it real, Kenyon Martin, you on the same level as Swaggy P. You know what I mean? You got one All-Star and that's it for like you on the same, he got a championship. You know what I mean? You ain't got a championship. So that championship outweighs the All-Star any day. So, bro, it's like Kenyon Martin, bro, on the same time, like, bro, you're on the same level as Swaggy P. He's not a Hall of Famer. You're not a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? He's not a top 75 player. You're not a top 75 player. Both of y'all BJ. You gonna be real? Both of y'all BJ. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the other greats, you know, both of y'all did do nothing. Both of y'all underachieved. If you want me to be real. You know what I mean? So he won a championship, but both of y'all BJ. We just gonna settle it right there. B to the J, put the B in the J and the J in the B. Both of y'all BJ. What that stand for? J Booty Juice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we really got. But Kenyon Martin, please, let's not do this. Let's not act like you just better than what you were. Let's not do this. I can't stand people like that. That be trying to make it, that be trying to rewrite history. We're not finna rewrite history. Now, we're not finna make it seem like you're better than what you were. You underachieved. You were BJ.
Off the corner. Came and got you off the corner.
He did.
Off the corner.
Well,
speaking of that, came and got you off the corner. You even with him. He's trying to take up for his boy.
Is that what are you arguing about?
Trying to take up for his boy, Nick. I mean, Gil.
I'm not gonna let nobody
trying to take up for his boy.
Nigga down like he ain't.
He's trying to take up for his boy. Hold on, you never stood tall like this for me.
Because Gil, you're not a champion. That's why he never stood tall like that for you. Because Gil, you were BJ too. You're BJ too. You know what I mean? Because Gil, you're not a champion. That's why he never stood up for you like that. Because you're not a 4-time NBA champion. You're not a 9-time all-defensive team. You know what I'm saying? You're not a multiple all-star. That's why he never, because you were BJ too. How can he how can he stand up for BJ-ness? What can he say good about you, Gil? What can he say? You're not a Hall of Famer. You're on Gil's Arena. What can he say, Gil? What can he say about Brandon G? We got a bunch of BJs on Gil's Arena. We have Gilbert. His name is Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas. You know, Brandon Jennings. And like I said, they're not trash, right? They're just BJ compared to to the KDs and to the Steph Currys, and they're BJ compared to them. You know what I mean? They're BJ compared to Kyrie's. They're BJ compared to Ray John Rondo's. They're BJ compared to Jason Kidd's. Same thing for Swaggy P. He's BJ compared to Kobe Bryant. He's BJ compared to, I wanna be like Mike. He's BJ compared to Dwayne Wade. He's BJ compared to Allen Iverson. He's BJ compared to these players. So yeah, they're not BJ because they made it to the NBA. They're NBA players. But compared to compare other ones, BJ. Underachievers. That's all I see on this couch. It's underachievers. But you're not underachievers though, because you made it to the NBA. You made a lot of millions. So I'm not saying that underachievers. You made your money, you play basketball. But I'm saying when it comes to rings, when it comes to all NBA selections, when it comes to Hall of Famers, you live the dream. You play NBA. Not underachiever in that aspect. But when it comes to rings, when it comes to MVPs, when it comes to things of that category, I see nothing. I see everybody on this couch that I see underachiever. So nobody on this couch can say anything. Nobody on this couch is LeBron. Nobody on this couch is Curry. Nobody on this couch is MJ. Nobody on this couch can really say anything. The only thing that these people on this couch can do is brag about other people's achievements, because none of you achieved anything when it came to that category. I'm not talking about the millions. I'm not talking about you playing it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the other category, all NBA and all that. Because I want people, oh, whether they did achieve, they making millions and all that. You know, they make more money than you. You know how people is in this world nowadays. Love trying to brag about other people's success. So I had to split up the categories. You know how people is. They make more money than you. How they underachieve? I was finna say something, but I'm not finna say it. And I said this already. I'm gonna address this again. Stop bragging about other people's success. Their money is not your money. Please stop. I hate that. That's my biggest pet peeve. Somebody bragging about somebody else's success. You didn't make millions. You didn't make it to the NBA. Step aside, little one. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand people brag about other. Y'all ever met somebody like that brag about other people's money like it's their money? How about you go get that? You brag about other people's success like it's your success. How about you go get that success that you brag about? These people these days brag about other people's success like it's their success. You start thinking you the one making millions. You start thinking you the one playing in the league. So I just say when I'm talking, bro, just shut up. Don't even say nothing. Nobody's talking about you. Nobody knows you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Swaggy P, Gilbert Arenas, Brandon Jennings, and Kenyon Martin. So when it comes to that aspect, they succeeded. Made it to the NBA, made a lot of millions. Gilbert Arenas made a lot of money. All of them made a lot of money. But when it comes to achievements, all NBA selections, MVPs, they're underachievers.
You never stood talking. I knew that shit was coming. That far. Nigga, you about to fight over Draymond Green? All the shit I done done for you? That part. That is crazy.
Don't make this personal.
No, I gotta make it personal.
Nah, nigga, you still owe me a card.
Oh, that's crazy. You owe me a motherfucking relax. You know what? I'm just gonna tell it out here. That ain't even a Draymond Green jersey.
Swaggy, is that a Draymond Green jersey?
That's Jason Richardson.
Swaggy, is that a Draymond Green?
Hey, man.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man. Who else had 23? Who else had 23?
David was stacking on. David was stacking on too. Hey, he was stacking on.
Mitch Richmond. That's a Mitch Richmond.
Swaggy,
Y'all didn't name him big that.
is that a Draymond Green?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Is that a Jeff Mullen?
That boy ain't wearing no drink. That's a Mitch Richmond, a Jason Richardson jersey.
You can't flip that down.
CJ Watson? Is that a CJ Watson, mate?
I was in Milwaukee.
Is that a CJ Watson, mate? Swaggy, but let's, hey, so can you talk about Swaggy Squad?
One thing I want to share with Kenyon Martin and Rashad McCants, you know, a couple guys who tries to attack Nick Young about his NBA championship is this. I know you guys don't understand what it means to win an NBA championship.
You can't say nothing. It's like he can talk all the talk he want because he got 4 championships. It's like you can't. Rashad McCants, who? I'm going to keep it real. You played in the league. I don't ever remember seeing this man on the court. Ever. You played in the league. You. And like I said, one thing about me, I'm great at what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I probably ain't played it to the league. Yeah, I probably ain't make it to the league, but hey, I'm a legend at what I do. At what I do, I'm a legend. You know what I'm saying? I got multiple MVPs in what I do. I got multiple All-NBAs in what I do. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I created a generation. You know what I'm saying? A generation. You feel me? I got influence out here. Don't let these 19,000 fool you. Real ones know 75K. Real ones know close to 100K. Real ones know. Real ones know I started the movement out here. Real ones know. For your new subs, you don't know. But I'm just saying that what they do, they underachieved at it. What I do, I achieved at it. I achieved.
You have your guys who has to.
But yeah, he didn't win a championship. Get the freak off my screen, bucko. He didn't win a championship, so he can't talk.
Guys who tries to attack Nick Young about his NBA championship is this. I know you guys don't understand what it means to win an NBA championship. So in an NBA championship, you have your guys who has to deliver. Me, Steph, and Clay, we had to deliver. And then you have all your guys who like play a role. What I like to call them is swing players, as opposed to role.
Bro, you keep talking about he had to, bro, he was a defensive player. Like, do you understand that, Kenyon Martin, bro? Like, are you stupid, Ken? Bro, he was like their best defensive player, bro. Like, he guarded the best. Like, he was a defensive menace, bro. That was his archetype. So, yes, he was delivering. Just because he had the most points, bro, he was delivering, bro. So you worried about points, bro. Like, bro, he was the best. He was their best defensive player, bro. No cap.
Guys who has
Draymond's defensive presence, bro, was a problem.
to deliver.
When Draymond got ejected, that's when Golden State lost. If Draymond never got ejected, everybody know, bro. Everybody know where the Warriors would have won. Once Draymond got ejected, bro, we all know in the Cavaliers game, in the Warriors game, Draymond got ejected. If Draymond did not get ejected, bro, the Warriors possibly would have won that series. You seen the difference when Draymond got ejected, bro. Basketball is not all about points, bro. He delivered on the defensive side. He definitely delivered, gang. You thinking about points, gang. That's all you think about. He the type of basketball player. He just look at points. That's all you look at is points. Basketball basketball is so much more than points, bro. I just wish, yeah, him being a basketball player, but you could be a basketball player and be a casual, bro. No cap. You know what I'm saying? It makes me so mad just when people just talk about points, bro.
Deliver. And then you have all your guys who's like play a role. What I like to call them is swing players. As opposed to role players, I like to call them swing players. Your job is to swing one series. And so when you go look at our championship run that Nick Young was a part of, Nick Young was the swing player in the Houston series. Game 6 and 7, Nick Young was one of the primary defenders on James Harden. Nick Young hit big threes. He swung the series for us. Guess what? Job done. When you talk about winning a championship, he swung the series. What the New Jersey Nets needed Kenyon Martin to do. They needed you to swing the series, but you couldn't swing the series, so y'all lost. Y'all got smacked.
Yeah. So you saying that he comparing me and you, right?
Ain't no comparing.
No, they said I was supposed to do what you did, swing a series, right?
Swing it.
When the leading scorer is supposed to swing the series? I'm asking. Is that what he mean?
Based on his criteria, I don't think you'd fit the criteria of a swing player.
So what the fuck is this clown talking about here, man?
Look, you don't fit the criteria of swing. You ain't a star. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you fit the criteria of being the swing player. I don't know like what you think you are. Yeah, you were the leading scorer on your team, but you still were not a superstar. So I put you in the swing category more than, who the freak do you think you is, Kenyon Martin? Tell me, who do you think you is? Because what I seen, I don't know. I'm not convinced. Like, I seen Kenyon Martin you play. So it's like, what in the heck? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Y'all remember that song, y'all? 2K, y'all. Hold on. Who do you think you are? Who the freak do we think he is? I'm telling you, man, these folks these days be trying to rewrite history, man.
So yeah, that's Kenyon Martin and Nick Young getting into a live.
You're a swinger. You know what I'm saying? You were a swinger, you know, and that's what the freak you were, a swinger. You hear me, swinger?